Hey guys, it's coreross and welcome to this gameplay and overview of Lion. So Lion is a very big operator, but actually not as slow as you might think, and he has this cool little UAV drone that flies above, which, by the way, is indestructible. So he basically has wall hacks. I'm just going to say it, he's got wall hacks. So what happens is he's got an ability that he can activate, and it detects movement. So this drone detects movement. So if you move, you're detected, he can shoot you through walls with it. But not just you, these red outlines appear for every single teammate. So incredible. However, it does have its counters, it's not completely overpowered, and there is ways to definitely use it to your advantage on the defender's team. So the first thing is, the defenders get a warning that it's about to happen. And then once it happens, they get a warning that it's going to go on for the next few seconds. So if they're smart, they're going to stop moving. But they can actually go they can go crouch, they can go prone, they can move their stance. As long as you don't actually physically move around, you're okay. But you can shoot, you can throw C4, you can use your gadget, but just do not move. Otherwise, you're a big red line like this for the attacking team. But there is counters, so mute for instance. But we're going to go over all the advantages and disadvantages of this gadget, his weaponry and everything like that. Now, Lion is going to be available on the technical test server along with Finca on the 19th, which is Monday, very, very soon. And then Operation Chimera will launch on March 6th. The new operators will be immediately available to the season pass holders, and then a week later to everybody else for 25k in renowned each. So you can see here from some of this gameplay how powerful this gadget can be for your entire team. It really is quite insane, and it seems extremely overpowered to begin with, but there is counters. So let's go over Lion. He is an attacker, and he uses his drone. It's very simple. It's a global ability which just flies above the map. You just activate it, and you can activate it a couple of times. In total, 3 times actually. The drone, it's indestructible, but you can see it flying above the map, which is really cool. It does look like a sweet little drone. And yeah, it detects movement. So if defenders are running around, they will get detected. So let's talk about this. It's basically wall hacks for a Rainbow Six Siege operator, which of course in a destructible environment seems extremely overpowered. So this is an example here of Ella being detected by the drone, and Lion just comes in and kicks her ass because he knows exactly where she is. This is another example. She's now staying still, but Pulse is moving around, and Lion actually gets lured in. Although he kills Pulse, it means that Ella can actually come in behind and kill him. Now that's because this drone is not a 100% accurate intel gathering machine, because if someone's just being still, then you can easily get a little surprise attack on Lion because he doesn't know you're there. But if you flip that coin around the other side, the defenders can also be droned out. For instance, you can see where a specific defender is. You can then activate Lion's ability, and if no one shows up, you know that person's still in exactly the same position you've seen them as the drone, which means you can then rush in and you know exactly where to shoot. So you can pre-fire, which is great. So Lion is a 2-speed and 2 armor operator. So even though he looks like a massive guy, he's actually pretty mobile and pretty reasonably mobile as well. I would say 2 armor and 2 speed is a pretty damn good op. Now he has an assault rifle variant of the Vector. Now this is a little bit odd, and they said that actually his gun is much more like an LMG than an assault rifle or an SMG, so it might be a little bit disappointing considering pretty much all the LMGs in the game are somewhat disappointing, but we'll see. So a really simple counter for him is actually mute. If you're just simply in the range of a mute jammer, you will not get detected. So this is really good for holding down objectives, but also you could potentially put these in more strategic positions, say for your roamers, so that your roamers have a fallback position where they can run to when they see that the ability for Lion is actually being activated. And like I say, the defenders do get a warning that it's going to happen. They have time to then either stay still or run to maybe a mute jammer or something like that. So there are counters to him, but it does seem extremely overpowered. It is definitely an anti-roamer device, and it's going to be great for flushing out defenders. It really is incredible. Like I still can't get over watching this gameplay and just seeing those big red outlines as they run around the map, it's just basically having wall hacks. And it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out in the actual game. Now, here's what Elite Ash looks like. Everyone who plays this game before March 6th will get Elite Ash for free. This is what she looks like. We also get to see Lion and Finker in their Season Pass outfits. You actually see that they don't have any actual headgears on, which is very interesting. And I'm just going to leave you now with a bunch of gameplay for Lion. Enjoy, and thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time.